What's happening, people? Welcome to the Player Rating Show after our 3-1 win. Very important win at home to Brighton. There was going to be some serious banter if we would have drawn or lost this game. But we've escaped it, and we're up to an almighty high 7th in the Premier League table. You know what I'm saying? We're rising. Hunt for 4th is back on. Anyway, let's jump straight back in. Let's jump straight into the Player Ratings. David De Gea, Aaron.
Did you really have much to do today?
No.
Wait, what was the goal again? It was a corner.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'm giving him a 6 because on the corner, it wasn't really his fault. Maybe we should have defended better. Yeah. Should have cleared the ball better.
There was a lot of free headers. Warnings were on the door before. Like, you knew if Brighton were going to score, that was going to be the only way. Exactly. And that's, like you said, picking up. So 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6. He had a good save. I think it was Murray. It was a 1-on-1, I think it was. That was about it for me. But other than that, 6 performance. When it's a corners coming in, he's never commanding. That's the only bit of his game that he's never good at. So you don't expect that from him. So yeah, 6, just about right.
You know what? I'll keep it short. It was 6. He had nothing to do most of the game. But that goal was coming. That goal was coming.
Yeah, it was. Especially from a set piece. Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka, 7, man. You know what I mean? Tidy on the ball. You know what I mean? Defensively, he didn't get caught out. Can he do more attacking? That's the only question. That's always the question. You know what I mean? You see that little gingerly run, you know what I mean, where he does a bit of dancing and all that. He's not the best. He's not the best going forward. He's not. Yeah. But he's a right back in the day. That's what people need to get in their head. He's a right back. Dan James can do all that. If Dan James scores 3 goals and he keeps a clean sheet, then he's done his job.
So if you look at the right hand side, if you, like you said, if you've got Dan James rinsing, going that way, and then going back the other way, even on the counter, countless times. Every time he slides, he gets the ball.
Gets the ball.
It's simple.
Because you're thinking, you know what? Nah, don't do that. Don't do it. You know what? He's got the ball. You know what I mean? It's mad, but yeah,
and
solid
interceptions and just like he puts himself in a position where if they try and pass it, it hits off him, goes out for a throw. He's just always there.
Spider-Man, man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Solid 7.
Solid 7, 100%.
You know, it's funny because I'm looking at some of the guy who was playing out wide for them, and even their fullback when he was trying to get at him. I'm like, do you not know who you? Do you know
why you even trying?
Do you know? And even that, if you're stepping with something different, but the same old basic cut inside, it's like he's there. He's just there. Yeah. It's like sometimes I think there's 2 of them. Trust me, I'm telling you.
Aaron, a 1 and a
Saka. Exactly.
3 of them, bro.
Trust me, it's straight to be 7 standard in it. It's standard for him.
It's like you could just slap a 7 on his back.
I can only agree with what they said, man. Solid performance, 7.
Cool. Let's go to the centre backs. Victor Lindelof next to him.
You know what? It was really interesting because I was watching it with Miles. I was up there and I kept saying, you know what, they're going to target his side. So when Glenn Murray comes on second half, he goes to him. They stay away. Even the ball they were playing, every time they played the ball forward, they were playing it towards Lindelof. Understanding that there's once in the second half where he slipped, but today, when they got a couple of crosses in, especially this height, which he struggles with sometimes, he got the ball clear. I didn't see him do it. You know what? There was a couple of misplaced passes where he kept trying. He kept trying that ball.
But you wanted to.
Yeah, but a 6.
But he's still giving it away though. Yeah. Do you know what? I like that. That is really accurate. I'm gonna say. What do you think?
No, I think that's a 6 as well because obviously I want to give him a 7, but I think it's only right I give him a 6 because he's conceded a goal and the defence has conceded a goal. Yeah. But saying that though, it doesn't do much. But for me, I want that. I wanted to do the killer pass. If you're gonna misplace the ball, let him do it because at least we're willing to try and we're not passing sideways. Like Phil Jones is small. For me, I've seen not that much sideways in a game. It's ridiculous.
Listen, mate. Ricky's fan comments, but he's saying, mate, we made a mistake, man. I'm telling you, Smalling's the real deal. He's saying Smalling, he's better.
Smalling should have been sold. Smalling should not have been sold before.
He's having it up at Roma.
Should have been sold. But I don't want you to be passing to Harry Maguire who's 5 yards away from me. I want you to be spreading that ball like Fred done today. So for me, yeah, solid 6 today.
Okay.
6 for me as well. You know the passes that Nordin's talking about, them killer passes he tries to play. I like that. Yeah. Because when you play that pass and it's done well, you receive it, you turn, and you're gone, and you can counter it.
But how much leeway are you lot giving him? I don't want to spend too long on this, but how much leeway are you giving him in terms of the crossover between you like that he's trying it, but actually you're giving it away 3 or 4 times a game? Well, are you happy?
No, at some point it has to work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If it's
but
not working,
you're still,
but
you're saying the intent to try it because he is trying to punch it into midfield so we can go, and I don't mind that.
Martial as well. But for me, you know what? I like the bravery because he's taking risk, but against better teams, we can get punished. Punished.
Fair enough. So a 6 all around, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Maguire.
You know what? This is going to sound controversial. I'm going to give him a 7, you know. You know why? The only reason why is...
I think I know what you're going to say.
The way he comes out the ball and he bullies the defender. He comes... The best
Stepping
thing about
in every time.
Yeah, that's the one.
Winning
the way he steps in, it's unbelievable. There was only one time where he got caught for a foul. Apart from that, he stepped in. He came like, you know, I said to him, Beckenbauer, I told you about Beckenbauer. Yo, listen, I said to you, Harry Beckenbauer, mate. The way he steps in, and he commands it. It's almost like Rio Ferdinand running. You know what? I'm thinking, one time there's a moment where he could have had a shot outside the box, and I was like,
he did, and they went for a corner.
He went for a corner, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, solid 7 for me. Brilliant, man.
7 for me as well. Yeah, that aggressiveness, man. I want to see that every game. As soon as they knock a long ball forward to the striker, he's there. He's on your neck. He's there. He's like, no, you're not coming. You're not going through. So solid 7 for me. Yeah.
How much of it is that Brighton were allowing us to come out from the back and in a lesser opposition, or no? He's 80 million, that's what we bought him for, and he's doing a good job.
You know what? Today he had the armband on, and he performed like a captain today. Like, you know what I mean? Taking responsibility, getting to the ball first, starting the attack stuff, and even the way he was talking to them and rallying some of the, especially at the back, the way he was talking to Williams, you know what I mean? And talking to Wan-Bissaka as well. So there is a bit more than that, what he did today. He showed real leadership. But stepping into it was good. We want to see more of that. And teams are actually scared to play the ball up in the air towards him, the target in Lindelof. But 7 solid.
Brandon Williams, well, a lot of people's man of the match today. Brave reviews in the fan cams, everyone raving about him today, saying how well he played. How well did he play in numbers?
8 for me, man of the match, outstanding performance. The thing I like about him is just every time he gets the ball, he's just one foot. He wants to go forward, like he drives forward, he overlaps. Unfortunately today the link up between him and Rashford wasn't really that good.
There's a few times where Rashford, because he was right in front of me, he was like, give me it now, give me it now.
Exactly.
And it just wasn't quite there. But, you know,
it will come. It will come. With time.
Solid 8.
Solid 8.
Solid 8 for you?
Solid 8, man. Up and down that left-hand side. Up and down. You know what I mean? The end product for me is a good one as well. Got right foot, left foot. You know what I mean? The way he broke up that Trossard or whoever it was, a Morpan, the way, pushed him down, that's what I see in United. That is through United. For me, brilliant. And you know what? His boy Ashley Young could be off the team now, man.
You know, like I said to you, Ashley Young's he's definitely got special cards at Asda, at Tesco, Sainsbury's, all your shopping needs, mate. All your shopping needs. I think they need to send him somewhere, mate. Somewhere on a break.
Again, Ricky just said, mate, Ashley Young's the best passer. He said, that's what he said.
He's all right, though.
That's what he said. He's not been that bad this season, but young kid coming through.
This is where we disagree. I think a lot of the people are seeing, everybody's got their opinion, but we fundamentally disagree. Ashley Young, for me, he's the last of the deadwood. I'm not seeing Matic for a long time. I just want Ashley Young out of that team. And majority of fans who are giving him the man of the match, it's because they see a football on the other side with a bit of aggression, tenacity, getting up in his man. You can leave him one-on-one. Soon as Ashley Young, as every other defender at United knows, we need to help him because he's going to get toast, right? But they're leaving Williams one-on-one. He's there.
They trust him.
Competent, man.
Solid 8 for you?
Solid 8.
Okay, into midfield. Saeed.
Here we go.
Put respect on his name, man. Keep the same.
I'm not going to ask any leading questions. I'm just going to ask you. I'm going to start with Fred.
Man of the match, 9. Man of the match today. I got to give my hands up.
9?
Yeah, 9, man. I thought it was brilliant today. You know what? Yeah.
Why not give him a 10?
It wasn't a masterclass. It wasn't that kind of McTominay class.
Was Fred a 9? No, 9?
I give him a 9. I thought it was man of the match today. I thought it was man of the match today.
He was very good. All right, cool. Yeah, all right, cool.
You don't thought Fred had a good game?
No, I thought he had a wicked game. No, I'm just thinking his 9 above. All right, go on.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Basically helped the 2 goals.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You got to give him a 9.
He was everywhere.
Me, this ain't no flip-flop thing. I've always kind of rated Fred, but I want to see more. And as a United fan, you expect a lot. For 50 million, you expect a lot.
There's been times we're walking out the guy and you said, Flex, this guy, he's done. Nah, he's done. I have heard you say it.
I don't know about that. I want to see the.
I'll pull it up.
I want to see the tapes to get me involved.
Yeah,
Fred today.
For
me, Fred today. In between the lines, brilliant tenacity, energy. And you know what? He ran the show 9.
Would you agree with 9?
You know what? Like I said, Miles sitting next to me and I counted 1 misplaced pass today. One, you know what? He put his hand up straight away. It's the one that he tried.
A really obvious misplaced pass.
He tried to switch it, but everything you want in a midfielder, and we kept saying it. I mean, we kept talking about it throughout the season and the beginning of the season. This guy needs 5 or 6 games straight running the team where he's going to play. Regardless how he plays, he's going to have to play. And now we're bearing the fruits. I just don't want any injuries or anything like that, because in this form, he is what we asked for: tenacity, play through the lines, give it simple, make the best decision wherever you are on the pitch. But what people not notice about him is that the amount of defensive work, when the other team is attacking us and they're getting about, he covers people. He's there covering people, position, getting in the perfect positions. And he's not dilly-dallying like your boy Matic, mate. That's what I'm saying. That's a difference.
Solid 9, yeah?
Solid.
I wouldn't go as far as saying 9, but for me it's an 8. 8. Very good performance today. Doesn't mean he was bad. He was very good today. Yeah. What impressed me the most today was the ball recovery. When we lost it, he was the first to switch and get it back. Him and McTominay just hustled to get the ball back and then just play it to someone else. And the intent to play forward as well. Always play forward, not sideways. Sometimes we'll play to the back because there was no option, and to start again to recycle the ball. But the first intent was to play forward, and that's what I like today.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So 2 9s and an 8 there. Scott McTominay.
He played well. Again, in the first half, he was there, he was hustling. The only thing today that I was thinking, you know what, there was times where he, obviously, because the crowd obviously goes up when every time he's on the ball now, he's that kind of player now for United. He was holding on to the ball a bit too much. There was obvious things where he's trying to put his body in front of the guy, trying to get the foul. I'm like, forget that, you're gone, you beat him already. Just play the ball. Like, there was a couple of times he could have played to James and he could have played to Martial. So that, to me, it is a 7, a solid 7. But I'm hoping the injury's not too bad. I'm hoping that's not a cruciate ligament, because I'm hoping that he comes back, because we're going to need him. Trust me.
7?
Yeah, I think it was a game of two halves for me. First half, I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was one of the best players on the pitch. Him and Fred dictating the play, moving, driving forward. The way he drive forward in the first half was brilliant. Solid 7. Second half, I thought the whole team was kind of flat. And you know what I mean? If you're getting inspiration from McTominay to do all the best things in the world, then you know what I mean? Then there's a problem out there, because he's not that kind of player. But first half, overall feeling, I think it was a solid 7.
Yeah.
I agree with everything that's said, man. Solid 7 for me as well.
That's an easy one from here. Andreas Pereira.
Again, another game of two halves again. You know what I mean? First half, I thought, you know, he did some brilliant things where, you know, it was pressing. But then, you know what is it? People expect that, though, you know what I mean, from Fred. And you kind of get that. But then I see people saying, oh, he's not playing well, get him off the pitch. But he's doing what he can do, you know what I mean? That kind of hold, that's all you can do, you know what I mean? Press the play, you know what I mean? Drive forward and get opportunities where you can. I thought the first half, you know what I mean, when he got the first goal, it was a deflection. I don't know if it was.
It was,
But sometimes, you know, don't rest on your laurels. Keep going. Do the simple thing. Sometimes you thought you could have a shot, go for it. But saying that, I thought, you know what? I'm going to give him a 6, you know. Solid 6 for me.
I'm not saying anything. Go on.
No, I don't agree. I thought a lot of pressure going into this game from him. Obviously, the way he performed, and obviously the memes are going around, you know what I mean, and the little clips where Martial's telling him, I made that movement, where were you, where was that ball? I thought today in the first half, he was one of our best players. With Fred, the connection between him and Fred, if most of you watch the game back, you see the connection between him and Fred, knowing, moving different ways, shifting the defenders, playing the passes. And he got his goal, and I'm so happy for him, because, you know, I'm a big fan of him, because I've watched him in the youth teams throughout the years. And it's just one of those things, thinking, you know what, can he make it? And now he's got opportunity at United. Sometimes he's not grasping that, because he's rushing everything. It's like he already knows. Like,
sometimes he's not rushing, he's taking too long.
He's taking too long, but he's not making the right decisions. But today, I thought his decisions were there. Today, he made more correct decisions. And today, I give him a solid 7 for me.
Okay. 6 and a 7 over here.
I'll give him a 7 as well. But what I want to say about Pereira is, you know, when you play in that number 10 role, you're meant to be the creator. When we see Mata play in that number 10 position, he creates, but he doesn't create everything. But you can see, like, the passes are very neat. He's taken very well. He's taken care of all of his passes, and that's what I want to see Pereira do as well. Sometimes, like you just said, he takes too long. There was an incident in the first half where he's got 3 players around him and he's trying to do a step over.
That was for the
goal. The ball was gone. Yeah, that was
for the goal. Yeah.
I know, but the ball was gone. But you should have taken a shot straight away.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. That's where he was taking too long.
Yeah.
So, and he's lucky to get that chance back.
Exactly.
Because he was through, like you said, it looked like he should have slid James or slid Rashford or just shot one of the 3. But he dilly-dallied and the chance went, but it fell to Martial and then he got the deflection shot.
And he had the time to do even one of those 3 things. I think, I don't want to say with time, because he's had loads of opportunities. I mean, Ollie's played him nearly every game. Yeah. So that's those little things he has to, you know, implement that into his game and, you know, maybe improve. 7.
Okay. 7. Front 3, Daniel James.
Daniel James, another brilliant today. I thought, for me, solid 8, man. Down the line, I said it to me, that is his game on the byline. If you can get into him on the byline, where you can give that, you know, if Fred can give a ball, through ball, on the cross here, and give it on the byline, Daniel James will roast any defender. And I mean any defender. Apart from Kyle Walker, maybe, where, you know, can match him from base. But for me, I thought it was tenacity, energy. I thought delivery's getting better now. I thought his delivery...
I like that about him today, you know.
The way as well, the second half for Rashford, Rashford should have finished that, but he came in at the right position, should have been goal. He could make it easy for Martial and Rashford. They get in the right position, he can make it easy.
Which is why he's playing him, isn't it?
Exactly, so solid 8 for me.
Yeah.
I would hate to play against him. And honestly, today, that Brighton back 2, back 3 on his side, I don't know. Honestly, he was there buzzing. He's just there. 1 minute, the ball, misplaced pass gets to him, right? And then he doesn't get the ball. But then he's there winning the ball back in the halfway line. And you're like, where the hell does this kid get the energy from? We miss him, bro. We miss him. And I'm just hoping we wrap him up in cotton wool, man, because he, to me, is one of the most important part of our game is Daniel James. And that's what it's so solid.
Crazy was saying that in his first year.
I know, solid 8. You know what? We all said at the start of the summer, guys come up. No, the guys to come on maybe last 20 minutes in games. And to me, he's a first team solid man.
It's true, it's true. Do you agree with all that?
Definitely, man. Solid 8. What I liked about him today was the quality of his crosses, man. I was impressed. I was like, right, like proper crosses.
They were defended well by Brighton in the end because Duffy and Dunk are quite good centre backs in terms of in the air. But it was through him picking up the right ball at the right time and putting them under pressure, innit?
Exactly. And you can see every time he picked up the ball, like he's literally looking and the cross is just on point. It's just unfortunate that we don't have anyone up front to like score them. But very solid 8 for me. Cool. Solid 8.
Martial.
What can you say about, you know what, I started that Tony FC fan club, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm the chairman, the director. I'm the
Ed Woodward of it, yeah?
What? No, yo, don't put that name on that, mate. Don't speak it into the world, man. The only thing is that I'm just so glad Jose's gone, so that, you know what, the amount of selling him, the idea that we could sell someone like that. To me, I said it, he is what most of our game, when he's in our team, is just the massive difference in terms of linking the attack, the guys out wide and the midfield and even the defence. Today he was receiving balls from Maguire. Do you know what I mean? Just knows what to do exactly, work the defenders. And the thing about, well, my guy used to go on at him, he doesn't work out, he sulks around, he just doesn't do it. You know what? All of that is gone, man, because Tony's smiling. And today,
different type of performance for him as well today.
And today, most people are like, oh, but he didn't score. He would have, you know what? He would have had 6 assists today. I counted at least 5 anyway. 5.
If he was on the other end of Rashford's chances, then you know, if he was passing to himself, maybe
he's finishing them today. He run himself into the ground.
What are you giving him?
Occupy them. 8, solid 8.
Yeah, solid 8. Yeah, I think it's a game of 2 hours again. I thought first half was a bit isolated. You know what I mean? It was a little bit sulking around. You know what I mean? Not trying to find the ball.
Not sulking around. It's the way you sulking. You're acting like he's gone. Nah, I ain't playing. Nah, I'm not having that. Stop saying that.
Okay, it's all right. Demeanor then, isn't it? It's another name.
What do you mean? I thought he didn't get as much as the ball as he would have liked. But when he did get the ball, look, he's got an assist for Pereira.
No. I expect, that's what I said.
Sulking around.
Not sulking around. I know.
Sulking. Stop that energy.
I take that back.
You're taking back a lot today, isn't it?
Moping around, you know what I mean? But second half was lively. For me, the best thing about him now is his hold-up play. His hold-up play has gone absolutely brilliant. For me, it was beating Lewis Dunk in the air, and everyone was waving, I was crowded. So for me, solid 8, you know what I mean? Brilliant today.
8 for me as well. A lot of the off-ball work goes unnoticed, and he just did it all today. Very good performance, 8.
Rashford,
my guy Rashford, innit? I wasn't joking, but yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, you know what, man? Apart from the missed chances he had, he played a good game. I thought it was solid.
Very positive. Running at people, direct. Didn't give them, you know, if you're going to play there, against Brighton as well, where if you don't do that sort of play in terms of getting at them, they will sit in their 2 banks of 4. You need to take risks and drive at them, and he did it all game.
Me, I don't know, man. I feel like on 200 bags a week, you know what I mean, you've got to be producing now. There's no more little old Rashford, you know what I mean, you know, from the youth academy. You've got to do something now. 22, like I said, it's got to do something now. This is a season for him. I want to expect at least 15 to 17 goals this season. In that kind of range, you know what I mean? So for me, solid.
What are you giving him? 8,
yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It was frustrating Miles will tell you, I was absolutely going crazy about the last maybe half an hour of that game going, get him off, because he kept going down, feeling his knees, doing this, like stretching his ankle. And
when the ball's there.
When the ball's there, and then turbo
he's ready again.
Turbo charge, and I kept screaming, get him off, because he's ineffective, because he wasn't pressing. Well, especially when they equalised, he was just he was walking around. He wasn't pressing the fullback. He wasn't going back with him. So I give it him, but another day he could have had a hat trick, bro. That's the thing about it. How we missed that chance. We still
at least had a brace today.
Still thinking about that. How? I still got the perfect picture in my head. All he had to do, you know what? He wrapped it too hard. Oh, just tap it, just meet the ball, and it just goes into.
I haven't even seen it back, but I know from watching it, I could tell. I don't know how he's missed it, but 8, yeah, 2 8s over here.
8 for me as well. I'm a very big Rashford critic, but today he had a fantastic game, man. And I just want him to work on his composure a little bit, because if he works on his composure, that missed chance today goes in, and a lot of the chances he missed as well in the Partizan game as well, those go in as well. So yeah, very solid performance. I like the positivity today, man. If I'm a right back, I would hate to play against him, because every time he got the ball, he just boom, drive forward, and as a fullback, that's a nightmare. Yeah,
cool. The substitutes. Lingard came on. I thought Lingard was all right when he came on.
I reckon he was all right.
I think you got to get at least a 6.
All 5s, yeah.
I
don't know, man. I think that what you judging it on there is no assist. I mean, I think that's a flat 5 for me.
It was a 6, man.
I don't know, because we were winning the game and he didn't.
That's on the wave. That's on the wave football. Imagine he came on and it was 2-2. Would that be a good performance for you?
Okay, or it's you guys play ratings, so you're saying what, 5?
5, yeah, 5.
Lingard?
Flat 5 for me.
You know what? I would think that he actually hustled the ball. He was hustling the ball. He was hustling.
He did,
he won the ball back a little bit.
And the passing as well. He set Rashford in a couple of times. I thought he did all right.
And you know what? He had a shot. At least he was taking a shot. Had the confidence. He got blocked, but he had a shot. And we've not seen that for a long time. What was the last time you seen him have a shot?
To be fair, every time he has been coming on, you forget he's come on. This time I remembered he came on.
Yeah. He had energy.
So a 5 or 6.
To me, I'm trying to encourage him a 6.
I'll give him a 5.
Yeah. Okay, and Greenwood come on for 2 minutes at the end, and Rojo. No. So Rojo and Greenwood obviously 5s. To finish off, let's go to Oli Gunnar Solskjaer rating. Aaron,
I'll give him a 7 today.
Yeah,
very good. I still have a little issue with the substitutions, man. Especially with Greenwood, man. This guy needs more time. 2 minutes, come on, man. You can't give him 2 minutes. But apart from that, 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6 still. I feel like still, when we were 2-1, you know what I mean, I thought the game was a bit flat. I thought, there was not much movement going on. You know what I mean? It could have been either way this game.
I thought 2-1 was where we stepped it up.
Yeah, we stepped it up. I know we did, but that was the urgency of the side. Okay. So I still think that maybe it was a bit, but
Can you just give a man a 7?
Nah.
He's always got, you know what it is? Because he's still Oli out and he wants to, he don't want to give him too much praise. Because they're going to call him flip-flop.
No.
You're not a flip-flop. Even if you gave Oli a 10 today, you wouldn't be a flip-flop.
I'm credit where it's true. In the Norwich game, what did I say? He got it right. So I'm not flip-flop.
Only a 6.
Nah, no, it's not flip-flop.
We had loads of chances.
Nah, man.
We created loads of chances.
Nah, I'm not flip-flop. There's other guys called that are flip-flop that I know, but not me.
What are you saying quickly?
You know what? Today I give it a 7 because you know what? There was obviously we have to put this in the context as well. Brighton kind of came and played into our hands. They came brave playing 4-4-2, man, believing the hype that we're a relegation team. Do you know what I mean?
We are.
And they tried to play.
You know what? They tried to play, and then they played even more attacking. But one of the things when the breakup of play, Oli was out on the touchline, and the urgency, especially when we had gone to 2-1, he was telling them to say, "Come on, up it! I want to see the energy."
And at least we did it instantly.
Yeah. And trust me, I was watching that. He was saying that to them, up the energy and demanding more. So I'll give him a 7 today. Yeah.
Cool. That is a player ratings, guys. That is a player ratings, guys. We're going to finish off. Drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. Fred is. I know you gave Brandon Williams a man of the match, but Fred scored the highest in the ratings, and that's a 9. So let us know what you guys think. We'll see you guys after the international break against Sheffield United. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.